For an instant it came to me. Why have I never been to Portugal? I should plan something for my next trip. I hitchhiked very different places, but never went there. Portugal? Never. Aunt Jane used to tell me that our family was originally from there, but I never paid much attention to it. I don't even know how to say hi in Portuguese. But it is strange how much Portuguese my life has been. My friends always prefer to eat those hot buttered biscuits with a nice cup of coffee. I don't. With my coffee, I prefer those pastries that Aunt Jane made, and she taught me how to do it. What are they called? I must remember. Yes, that's it. Aunt Jane used to call them egg tart. They're from Bethlehem, but not that Bethlehem in Israel from the Bible. There's a small neighborhood in Lisbon called Bethlehem. Maybe my family is from there. I don't know, but I sure feel something Portuguese in my veins. It is a funny feeling to know something that you don't really know. Well, that's an odd sentence. It's like those poems my aunt used to tell me. I can remember their sound in Portuguese, but I can't repeat them. I don't know Portuguese, but I can feel Portuguese. Well, for now. Maybe going on a trip to Lisbon, it can change me. Maybe I will learn some words in Portuguese. Who knows? I do remember one poem. It sounded so beautiful that I asked my aunt to translate it for me. She said the poem was her husband's favorite. I think I can call that translation. Love is a fire that burns without being seen. It is a wound that hurts, but you cannot feel it. It is a discontented contentment. It is a pain that unravels without hurting. That's it. I think I remembered it correctly. Maybe being Portuguese is that kind of feeling, a living paradox. Paradox that holds all the mysteries of life. I should go to Portugal, but not now. I don't need to read the news to see what we are expecting in the near future. I foresee it. It is time now to stay healthy and stay safe and stay home. It will be a quarantine for our souls, for ourselves to grow better. And yes, I will dream of my Portuguese trip every day, and I will feel the lightness and perfect sweetness of egg tart from Bethlehem in my mind.
You know, all this coronavirus thing, people are staying home, people are taking care of themselves, but they shouldn't speculate things. Look at this post on social media, this news article. Look at this headline. Basketball will not be the same in the new normal. Can you believe that? I know the last NBA game was long ago. I know that we must be self-aware about our health, about our hygiene when we pass through this COVID quarantine, but what do these people think that basketball is? Just a bunch of guys fooling around with an orange ball? No, sir. No, ma'am. No, Mr. and Mrs. News Story Writer. Yo, basketball is more than that. You should know if you're a sports journalist. Basketball isn't a physical thing. It is a mental game. Oh, yeah. Those hoops are made first in the baller's mind. It may be the physical stamina that receives all the applause, but it is an imaginative intelligence that makes everything possible in the basketball court. That is the custom. That is the tradition. That is the convention of how a good game of basketball is played. I know that. That's why I love the game. My name is James like LeBron, but it's also James like James Naismith, the guy who invented this fantastic orange ball game. But, you know, my name is James, But it could be Michael. It could be Jordan. It could be Scotty. It could be Shaq. It could be Hakeem. It could be Patrick. It could be Larry. It could be Wilt. It could be Julius. It could be Alcindor. It could be Kobe. Oh man, Kobe. Yeah. Like Kobe said on Dear Basketball, and I quote, "From the moment that I rolled my dad's tube socks and shot imaginary game-winning shots in the Great Western Forum, I knew one thing was real. I fell in love with you. A love so deep, I gave you my all, from my mind and body to my spirit and soul." And I end Kobe's quote now. That's it. Mind and body, spirit and soul, pure love. That is basketball. And no coronavirus will change it. It only will be stronger. It only will make us more human. It only makes us more transcendental. You know what? Time for me to get up, leave this phone behind, grab a cup of coffee, get something to eat, and shoot some hoops inside my garage. Yeah. No more social media today. Just basketball. Stay tripping today, man.
Well, one thing is true. We have learned a lot from this coronavirus quarantine. But it's over now. Even the new normal is over. It's just like before. They told us that it would be different, but... well, it is different. But I feel that it has the same thing as before. I don't know what it is. I can't put it into words. See, if there was any way that we could change ourselves as humanity, those COVID days were perfect to do that. And I know. It is good to be back. We have a cure now, and we don't have to be afraid of that deadly disease. But I don't know. I have a confession, my dear stranger. I think that we were more human in those times when the government told us to stay healthy, stay safe, stay at home. Because our thoughts, if these were forgotten or forsaken times, I would say that they were sinful. But not now that it's the 21st century. We actually underestimated ourselves as human beings. We thought that life was futile, but the quarantine showed us that it wasn't. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay at home. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay at home. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay at home. We had begun to value human life during the coronavirus. All thanks to you, my dear stranger. But now, we seem to have forgotten this. We're starting all over again. We must not allow it. We should. Better, we can. We must grow better than before. Hasn't life brought us the singlest pleasure? The pleasure to live joyful? Yes, my dear stranger. You wanted me, I felt it. But why are you still here? Who are you waiting for? Go and live your life. Be happy. Be kind. Be healthy. Be safe. Be at home, wherever you are.